Would you rather? Would you rather solve climate change but get no credit for it, or never have to work again? Climate change. Scientists, you are not one of them, discover a way to reverse it and permanently fix climate change. The climate returns to pre-industrial times, but you get no credit for it. The never work option is you get enough money, adjusted for inflation and cost of living, each week to maintain an upper middle class lifestyle without ever having to work again. Upper middle class, but like not quite billionaire. I don't know, man. That is actually a really good question. Climate change or upper middle class and not have to worry about money and working. What do you got?
This is a moral question.
Yep.
I would
it's like
most
an anxiety
likely.
question too.
I'm not working again. Fuck climate. I feel like if shit gonna happen, it's not gonna happen in my lifetime. And sometimes I feel like you got to start worrying about your own lifetime. Because what am I gonna do?
It's already starting in our lifetimes, bro.
It's happening right now.
It's starting,
right
but we're getting like the beginnings effects. Like
they
when
say
it's
less than 50 years
It's been
before
starting.
Disastrous, like
Yeah.
unlivable
We could be very-
circumstances. Our state, Rhode Island, could very much so be underwater in less than 50 years. Very likely.
I'm moving to Ohio to come live with you, buddy.
I wouldn't move to Ohio. They just had that train derailment, okay? Listen, nowhere's safe.
Dude, let's
They
get out of
haven't
here.
said anything
Where should
about
we
that
go?
in a minute, so I'm hoping
That's because they don't want people to know.
Or
They're
are they
like,
trying
let's
to just
forget.
like,
Yo, you're only
let's
like
go ahead and
100
sweep that over
miles,
the
right?
road.
You're only like 100 miles from that train crash. Oh, bro, come. Where do we go?
Yeah, not there.
Idaho's full of Nazis. I know that because
Colorado.
one of my other good friends lives there. Pretty much everywhere's full of Nazis. Should we go to Hawaii?
No, you can't go to Hawaii anymore. It's unethical.
I think I'm
God
still
damn
doing the
it.
not working anymore.
I
Well,
mean,
we all know
this is
Kelly
my opinion.
is going to pick climate change.
It's just because I have severe anxiety and very seriously about the climate. So if I could have that huge stressor like off of my plate, I would be less pissed off about working, because part of working all the time is I'm like, why the fuck am I working every fucking day to pay my fucking bills, to never go on fucking vacation, to just have the world burn down around us and simultaneously flood and have hail and have volcano eruptions and have tsunamis and have earthquakes all at the same time? Like, this is fucked. So if I didn't have to worry about all that, I would be less pissed off about working.
I think I figured it out on a recent episode, Kel. I did this whole thing. I think the one that came out this week or the week before. I was very concerned about your potential brain rot from consuming too much of the internet. All of the
escapism.
things. Escapism to a fucking terrifying place where all the bad things happen all the time, constantly, just to you and your news feed.
No, my news shit doesn't even have catastrophes. I just think about this.
Just consuming the news, generally speaking, by being perpetually online. What the fuck do you do online all day then outside of watching TikTok? You don't accidentally keep abreast of the news?
No, I never look at the news. I don't look at actual news ever.
You don't accidentally keep abreast of the news? No.
No.
Then how do you know about all the goddamn terrible weather all over the planet, and why is it consistently stressing you out?
It comes up on TikTok, and then I look
into it. This is what I'm literally saying to you right now.
But I'm just saying that that's not what consumes my newsfeed. My newsfeed mostly is fandom and weird music and ADHD, autism stuff. And
when I say newsfeed, generally speaking, I just mean the content that is suggested to you, whether that be through one particular social network or another. TikTok would be amongst what I'm trying to generalize here. Listen.
Even just what I've seen in my own eyes.
Listen, what? The smoke?
All the wildfires?
Yes, the wildfire smoke does suck ass. And I'm not trying to downplay any of these. Yes, I'm not trying to downplay all of these terrible things that are happening, but for the way that you sound to be affected by them, it almost sounds like you feel that all of these things have happened directly to you. And I guess in the grand scheme of the fucking scale of the world,
they are. I'm on this planet.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I guess it's happened to me too. Why don't I feel as traumatized as you do?
Because you don't have anxiety the way I do. I'm in
I
therapy.
have anxiety about the dumbest
Not the
goddamn
way
things
I
constantly
do.
all
We're
day every all right, sure.
individuals.
Different anxiety. What do you think is influencing your anxiety to have those kinds of reactions to fucking you're worried about volcanoes coming to get you, dog? Like that's what made me go, wait,
I'm
no.
not coming to get me, but just genuinely speaking, if Yellowstone erupted, that would affect us in Rhode Island. It actually would, because of the smoke plume and all of the ash. If it affects a quarter of our country, guess what? That's going to affect me. Okay, because what are those people going to do? They're going to have to move somewhere. Like, what about all the shit that they do over there? I don't even know what kind of shit they do over there, but I'm sure I benefit from the shit that they do over there somehow, some way, and if all of a sudden we don't have it anymore, I'll be fucked.
So you're worried about the greater implications to the trade and the supply economies or something like that,
I'm
right?
worried about my personal comfort. That's what I'm worried about. If I am personally going to be discomforted because of the fucking climate, I'm pissed. Because, like, what the fuck? I'm just living on this rock. The very least it could do is not fuck up my life. Okay? That's what I'm
And
You
saying.
know what I would be pissed about?
when we bring it all back to everything that Kelly just talked about, what is it about? Don't disrupt what Kelly wants to do, because she'll let you know how
Yeah,
much she
don't
fucking
get
hates
in
it.
my way. I just want to
Yeah,
enjoy my
don't
life
get
in
in her
comfort.
fucking way. What do you
Just want
got,
to
Ray?
read my little stories.
Yeah.
Oh,
you're
what I
fuck-
was gonna say, what will piss me off is like if how do I want to word this?
Carefully, I hope. Think
I've
about me
never
in the
seen
edit.
Rayshon
if
censor himself like that. That was
it's
like,
not censoring, but I'm trying to remember exactly what I want to say. If basically how like everything is just a human understanding of how everything is happening. What if the earth is just doing what the earth does?
yeah,
So
I
we're
mean,
spending all this money like to fix climate change and all this, and like we die, and then God's like, yeah, the earth does that like every 1,000 years.
the Earth does go through climate events, okay? But what I'm saying is that I'm not trying to suffer and die in an ice age or in like a heated climate. I just don't want to be dead for living here. I want to just be able to sit around and die an old person without being like
I
stressed
mean,
because
what if
of
the planet
acid
is
rain.
evolving? What if it's like, you know what? I'm tired of all the green being up here. I'm moving that shit over there. Like
I'm
now you
tired
got to
of
move
About
you.
with
you.
the shit.
I'm
You
tired
got to
of you
move it.
human pieces of shit. I'm gonna fucking make you extinct.
Oh,
I fucked
I
up the
mean,
dinosaur
dinosaurs. I
style.
will do it for you as well. I am God or
Yeah.
whatever.
I feel like anytime humans have challenged the earth wins. It's just my
Well,
opinion.
I'm
We
just saying.
build things. What does the earth do? Knock that shit over. What the fuck?
Except,
It does not. What
except zombies. Zombies come back from the earth, and they come back from the dead to damn Jesus and God and the Holy Spirit and
Well,
all
I
of
mean
us.
that's from the
Jesus
earth though,
was a
so
zombie.
I'll give that the earth
Okay. So
attacking us back.
you're right. Oh man, even when I'm wrong, you're right. Even when you're right, you're right. Okay.
Oh.
Listen, I think I don't really have very long life expectancy for myself. So
Same though. So sometimes
yeah,
I'm like 50 years. Shit.
yeah. I
So long.
like cheeseburgers and shit, you know. I like
I
smoking
hope
too much.
I say I hope everyone gets 50. You're saying 50 too much. I hope everybody gets 50. Like Jesus, man.
Growing up, I
But
was like, if I make it to 25, lucky me. Now I'm gonna be
Mm.
35 next year, and I'm like, man, I'm really on borrowed time, dog. I'm gonna eat this Wendy's and fucking say a prayer. Listen, I'm going with.
It's
It's
okay.
this is the thing, man. It's pre-industrial revolution is what they're trying to say. So you're undoing like 170-ish years of like climate
Mm.
change. You know
I feel
those
like
capitalist pieces of shit are just gonna undo your
Do
fucking
it
work.
again.
They're gonna be like, yo, we got a brand new lease on life. Let's up carbon emissions right now for the sake of the economy.
Who even
All my good
cares?
work will be undone. Pretty much,
Yeah.
I'll undo 170 years of fucking pollution to the environment, and those motherfuckers will do it back to the environment within 5. China, America, Russia, they'll just be like, fuck it, burn literally everything that we can, because we can burn everything because we're these 3 nations that I just outlined. So you know what? Fuck them. I'm going upper middle class. I'm going to live comfortably, not have to go to fucking work and just sit around and like do whatever the fuck I want to do all day. Sometimes that'll be like smoke some fucking weed and take a nap. Other days I'll be working on some stuff, some podcasts, my guitars,
Nice.
other fucking creative
My
pursuits.
guitars.
Yeah. All right. You know, I'm taking the upper middle class because capitalism's fucked
Okay.
and they'll just fuck me like they've already fucked all of us here now in the present day. Never mind in this fairy tale future. I'm worked up now.
I do
feel
agree, though,
like-
Kyle, that they would be like, as soon as we wiped all those emissions, they would be like, oh my God, it's like Amazon Prime Day. We can do as many fucking emissions as we want. You know what I mean?
Burn
I feel you
all
on
of the
that.
toxins.
I feel like if you lived a very sinful life and you didn't know if you were getting into heaven, you should pick the climate one. Even if you're
I
not
don't
getting
believe
no
in
credit,
heaven, so I don't
I feel
really
like
care.
that help you get in there. If you needed that a little extra, you didn't know if you was gonna get in the gate. You're like, I did. Let me just do a little extra. I feel like that gets you in there.
I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of Republicans love Jesus, and like if they die and they go up there, they'll be like, "Yo, we love you down on earth. This is why we love you." When people come up here trying to claim that they did like some selfless acts or whatever, fuck them, send them to hell. We don't let none of that socialist bullshit up here in heaven. And Jesus, I don't know, man. Hopefully he's cool enough to be like, nah, fuck you guys. I'm gonna do my own thing. But I don't know, man. You get
If
enough peer
those
pressure, you
type
say
of
some stupid shit.
motherfuckers that's in heaven, hell probably gonna be fun as fuck. I'm just gonna tell you right now. You be
There's
like,
a
what?
Biggie song that is like, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like, if I die, fuck it, I want to go to hell. Because I'm a piece of shit. It ain't hard to fucking tell. It's a good song.
Is
It's
that on
about
your
how,
trash taste playlist?
That's Biggie Smalls. That's not trash. And it's
Oh.
not. It's,
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that you said Biggie at the top of it, and I didn't recognize the line. So fuck
it's really
me.
good.
My
I'll send
bad.
it to you.
Yo, good idea.
Listen to it.
So
Did that line get more credibility because you heard it was from Biggie?
yeah, it did.
No. Oh, from him.
That's
It's a really
that's
good song.
interesting.
It's genuinely
100%
a very,
it.
very good song.
Yeah. I thought it was just
So
like some
if it was somebody else, you would have been like, "Fuck it, bullshit."
considering
makes
everything I
sense.
know about within context
The
of
music I
Kelly's
listen to.
within her music taste, I'm like, oh, what's that fucking Zamboy Order 55 on fucking SoundCloud? Who just said that? I don't know.
Xanakin Skywalker.
Xanakin Skywalker. That is
It's
100%
Xanakin
a
Skywalker.
person that you listen to. Oh my god.
And he goes, Xanakin, where is my stepmom? It's fucking so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're
I
done.
take it back. I take it back, Kyle.
Exactly. Thank you, Rayshawn. Now you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying. Now you know exactly what I'm saying.